room. So this uh, is that okay?
మొబైల్ ఫోన్ నుంచి చేస్తుందా?
అవునండి.
ఓకే. హారిజాంటల్ పెట్టండి. అట్లీస్ట్ దట్ విల్ దిస్ విల్ గివ్ యూ ఎ గుడ్ ఫీలింగ్.
Or I can try to go to a bigger hall where I can do that.
Yeah. Still you have 10 minutes. If you can make that, that would be fantastic.
Okay, let's see. Let me try it. And
Okay.
that way, at least you will get better picture.
సిటీ ఎక్కడున్నారండి? హైదరాబాదా లేకపోతే?
హైదరాబాద్ లో ఉన్నాను ప్రస్తుతానికి. ఇది ఎలా ఉందండి?
అంత మంచిగానండి. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ ఫైన్.
How is this?
Yeah, this is nice. మీరు సెంటర్కి వచ్చేసేయండి. సెంటర్లో
How is the weather there?
Weather, it is getting better now, but yesterday, last night, it was raining, but now it is good, clear, sunny, maybe 15-20 degrees లో ఉంది. ఎప్పుడు వస్తున్నారు మీరు మళ్ళీ?
నేను most probably April 10th. I'm still working my tickets అండి.
ఓకే. సో ఆన్ అండ్ ఆఫ్ వెళ్తున్నారంటే మొత్తం ఇక్కడే ఉంటారా, అక్కడ ఉంటారా ఎక్కువ?
And actually, I'm in US only, but I also got nominated as one of the delegates for G20 from US. So I'm attending so many meetings, and ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే Prime Minister's office put me as one of the key advisors to the Northeast. His focus is Northeast and North J&K. So he wants me to work on advising how to bring more investments into the Northeast area, which is most underdeveloped.
I think in one of his speech also I was just listening. So his focus is more on that. Yeah. అసలు మొన్న స్పీచెస్ లో కాంక్లేవ్ లో మాట్లాడారు కదా, ఇండియా టుడే కాంక్లేవ్. So he was like, he'll be having in his mind. I was surprised to see that how much he can. He's a great orator, no doubt about it. But how much he remembers, that matters a lot.
Yeah. He has an amazing memory, and meaning he's on a mission right now. Bro, he works only he sleeps only 2 to 3, 4 hours max. And then the rest of the 20 hours he's working. He's working on the plane. He's working. The diplomatic corps that is around him are also like that. They're very high energy individuals.
Did you get a chance to meet him?
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'll be meeting him a couple of times also. So. కొన్ని బయటికి చెప్పుకునే ఉండవు.
I know. అన్ని చెప్పలేము. అన్ని చెప్తే ఒకటి చెప్తే దాన్ని జెడ్ వరకు వెళ్ళిపోతారు జనాలు. I think it's always good to have whom to trust. We never know. We have to be limited in telling in these kinds of stuff. It will go in a wrong direction. మీ వీడియో కొద్దిగా స్ట్రైట్ చేయగలుగుతారండి? యా.
Straight.
So mostly what we will do is I will introduce you, Sashi Bhushan Garani, then you can tell about yourself, and then we will get into a journey, how this happened. Like who is the Shangri-La Ela start ayindi, what made you think to do this, and how did we come to a who is the spiritual guru? Tell us more about the spiritual guru, and how did you believe in him and his principles, and then what made you to bring to Atlanta, and what are the different things, how it is unique from other things, and then what exactly is the event on 19th. Then we'll talk a little bit about Atirudram and why it is important, and what it takes to do a Atirudram, and how the devotees can be part of the journey, and especially more on Sanatana Dharma, right? Mostly how we can attain. And today, everyone's focus is on that, either on yoga, either on spiritual route, or in the Sanatana Dharma. So uh, I think entire world is looking into this now. We are going into back to the roots. So that journey, how to connect, maybe helping people, how we can impact people. That is what mainstream. And then what is the contribution from the devotees or anyone who is living here? How we can take this advantage? So I think this will be easily your 30 minutes will be done.
Okay.
And
No worries.
anything I want mostly this interview, I want maybe 10-15 minutes about all the history, and 15 minutes how the interaction, how they can be participated, and how what the community needs to do, how you can make that place as a retreat spiritual center. So that sort of discussions will connect people, and in future how that is going to be very very interacted with people, how can see as. And also another thing I wanted to do, why did you select Atlanta? That is also important, right? So I also
Mhm.
heard that some power in that place. So how did we evaluate? And that is important for people to definitely look more on the website and go and think about it. And this morning, I also sent all the flyers to all my groups and everything. So mostly again, we will telecast this in the short versions in the YouTube, and we will continuously focus until April 19th.
Great. Thank you
I'll
very
try,
much, sir.
I'll try helping all the ways, because Rama was also telling how to raise funds. I already told that the only way to raise funds is how to put some kind of cultural singing competitions or something and attract people. That is one way. Second way, we have to do some event in Atlanta and get money. Um, then I know you know more than me. I need not tell you, but I'm just telling how to pull the crowd is very important. And one more thing, it is I think 2 hours drive. So how do we um, at least tell the audience that spending half a day there, it's worthwhile. So I think these are the two concepts if everyone can understand, and definitely. And few, if you want to tell some um, magical things, or power of the temple, power of the organization. So that also about more about your spiritual guru. That's where people connect more. And also, I want you to tell about how you are engaged with different organizations. That also gives an idea. If people want to reach who are the right people, then definitely that will be okay.
Definitely.
శశిభూషణ్ గారు, ఇక్కడ ఎవరైనా మనకు మంచి లీడర్షిప్ స్పీకర్స్ ఉన్నారండి మనకు మీకు తెలిసిన వాళ్ళు? వన్ ఆఫ్ ది నర్స్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ వాజ్ ఆస్కింగ్ మీ.
What leadership
అంటే
conversations?
they are celebrating all the Indian nurse. They just have a get together, maybe an year celebration or something, yearly celebrations or something. There will be like 150 nurses getting together at one place in Lawrenceville. So one of the lady was asking me, do you know any speaker who can motivate them, and how to face challenges? That kind of a motivational speaker would help. This is on May 7th.
So, okay.
You can think that. Lalesh, ready? Okay. Bhushan Garu, he's asking to fix the video so that it doesn't move here and there during the.
Because actually it is on my phone. I'm holding it.
కింద
So
వెనకాల ఏమన్నా గ్లాస్ అన్న ఏమన్నా పెట్టండి, సో దట్.
okay. So what I have to do is let me try.
I think it's already 11. లాలేష్ నువ్వు రెడీ చేసుకో అన్ని సార్ ఎలాగో చేస్తున్నారు.
What's that?
వెళ్ళిపోవడమేనా? ఓకే, ఇది ఓకేనా? ఓకే, కొద్దిగా స్ట్రైట్ చేయగలుగుతారండి ఫ్రేమ్ ని. అక్కడ మీ కార్నర్ లో క్రాస్ కనిపిస్తుంది. జస్ట్ ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ డూ ద స్ట్రైట్ వాల్ దట్ వుడ్ బి గుడ్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఆల్ పాసిబుల్.
ఇదండి, I didn't. You broke off.
వెనకాల ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ స్ట్రైట్ వాల్ ని స్ట్రైట్ చేసుకుంటే దెన్ ఫ్రేమ్ విల్ బి వెరీ గుడ్ యాక్చువల్గా. పర్ఫెక్ట్. అండ్ యూ కెన్ మూవ్ ద కెమెరా. ఓకే ఓకే, ఐ థింక్ నౌ ఇట్స్ గుడ్. ఓకే, పర్ఫెక్ట్. ఓకే ఓకే, సో యు ఆర్ రెడీ కదా?
Yeah.
రెడీ. ఓకే, రెడీ. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to TV5 and Mana TV. You are watching Insight with Praveen Puram live from Atlanta. Today, as we get along with the esteemed guests from Indo-American community, today we have one of our guests, Mr. Sashi Bhushan. Welcome to the show, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. Namaste.
So, Sashi Bhushan Garu is also very much involved in the Siddhashrama of North America. So I would let you introduce, sir, what is this Siddhashrama and where is it and how is your journey towards this?
Okay. First of all, before I proceed, I need to, as per the Sanatan Dharma, we have to introduce our Guru. So let me introduce by starting with my Guru. My Guru, I prostrate at his feet. My Guru's name is Jagat Guru Shankaracharya of Kurtala Peetham, Kurtala Siddheshwari Peetham. His name is Sri 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 Siddheshwarananda Bharati Swamiji. He is a great orator. He's about 88 years old. He is the eldest Shankaracharyas in southern India as of now. And he is the ultimate expert when it comes to the Mantra Shastra. He is the ultimate expert from that perspective. And he is also very well respected by other mutts like Kanchimatham and other mutts also, Amnaya mutts. And in fact, on Jan 23rd, when Swamiji turned 88, Kanchi Swamiji was in Vizag and he came. And the way they were sitting and chatting on the, getting two Jagat Gurus on the same stage was, something to watch for, which never happens, very, very rarely happens. That is that. Now, coming back to Swamiji, he is the highest authority in Mantra Shastra. Mm-hmm. His belief is, like, for example, when you look at Dasharatha, okay, he did not have the yogam to have kids. But Mantra Shastra provides a method where he performed a yajna by a rishi named Rishishringa, who is the upasaka for that specific mantra devata. And he begot children, Rama and others. That is history. So Swamiji also propagates the similar philosophy where sometimes we are suffering because of bad karma or purva janma karma, previous births karmas, or sometimes we don't have some yogas within our birth charts. So to rectify that, Swamiji, since he is the ultimate authority in Mantra Shastra, he initiates people who come to him with a specific problem, and he teaches them how to do that mantra sadhana, and they in turn do the mantra sadhana and solving the, we have an English saying, you can catch a fish for people or you can teach them how to fish. Swamiji's philosophy is teaching everybody how to fish so that you can solve your problems all by yourself. So that is about my Swamiji. I prostrate at his feet. He's my mother, father, and guru and daivam for me. And coming back to me, I've been an Atlanta resident. I moved to Atlanta area in 1995. And since then, I've been here in Atlanta. I am part of the Hindu Temple of Atlanta. I'm on the executive committee also there. And also, we started, I'm one of the founders for Hindu PAC, Hindu Political Action Committee, where we are encouraging people from our dharma to run for offices because we are underrepresented and there are laws that are being passed that will affect us. And we want to make sure that we have proper representation. We have a seat at the table. That's the bottom line. So we are working with a lot of congressmen and women and senators from state of Georgia, and also the Governor Kemp and others also. I'm founder of that. Now coming back to Shangri-La, uh, we were looking for, we were just looking for 5 to 6 acres to build in, a small temple. That's all we were looking for. We looked about almost about 400 properties in about 7 states in entire southeastern United States, and we could not, and what happened is because of my guru's krupa, okay, I have developed a astral vision, and Divine Mother showed me this property in Warrenton, Georgia. It's about 40 miles west of Augusta. It's on I-20. So that is what we found this property, and the Divine Mother showed me that property. And usually, people, when you do, sometimes you say, maybe I'm imagining these things. But immediately I called up Swamiji and I asked him, Swamiji, can you please verify, because this is a vision I got. And Swamiji immediately verified and said, yes, indeed, it is Divine Mother Kali has shown you this place. And yes, she wants to come here, and that is the direction she wants to give you. And after that, we went and procured this property. It's about 500 acres with about 9 lakes. And it's a people who have come there have said there is a different world outside the gate, main entrance, and there's a different divine world inside as soon as you enter the property premises. The plan for Siddhashram in Tibetan is called Shangri-La. That's what the name is. Siddhashram is a secret and sacred place in Himalayas where Siddha Gurus like Paramavatar Baba, Trailinga Swami, and various other Siddha Gurus reside for hundreds and thousands of years. And from time to time, they come onto the physical plane and do their preachings, and then they go back to Siddhashram. So when Swamiji looked at this property, and he said there are a lot of Siddha Gurus from Siddha Mandala are visiting this place, and he is the one who named it Siddhashram of North America because of the location it is in North America. This is a very divine and spiritual place. It is for everybody to come and experience the divinity of this place. We have a great vision for this. The vision for this property is we want to build a Devalaya temple, obviously. But in addition to that, we want to build a Veda Patashala where we plan to, teach the art forms of Sanatana Dharma, whether it is music, dance, or anything. All those art forms we would like to teach, have a huge library, and have a Gaushala, and then organic farming and Vedic farming. We want to inculcate the concept of Vedic village in the olden days, in the ancient Bharat we used to have. We will have Gurukul kind of an atmospheres and stuff like that. And in addition to that, we're going to have three key places. We're going to have 108-foot statue of Adi Shankara as part of the plan. And the second most important point is we want to have a museum of ancient wisdom where we have so many schools of philosophies like Dvait, Advait, Visishta Advait, and we're going to have all their teachings, the founders, their learnings and key teachings as part of that museum. And as you know, our ancient rishis were actually scientists, and they contributed so much to our culture, not only to the culture, but to the world and the universe. So we will be highlighting such rishis and their contribution to the Sanatan Dharma. That is part of the Museum of Ancient Wisdom. Another thing that we are planning to do is about 75 to 100 acres. We want to have a map of Akhanda Bharat in the ancient Bharat and have miniature models of 51 Shakti Peeth temples with their histories, 12 Jyotirlingas, and special temples like Padmanabha Temple of Kerala, Tirumala Temple of Tirupati, Tirumala Temple, and various other temples. We're going to have that. And also, we want to make sure it is like a theme park where when people come, they will get a chance because as individuals, it may be impossible to go to all these temples in India, but this is going to be the one place where people can come here and get educated and learn about Sanatan Dharma, its history, our culture, and everything. Swamiji has instilled with his mantra Shakti, the Astabhairava Shakti in all these 8 lakes that we have. And anybody who gets initiated from Swamiji takes the mantra Diksha, they get attracted to this place. And when they do their sadhana here, they are seeing their results and some of their problems. We have a lot of people who come with disease issues. The diseases are getting cured when they do sadhana and homam in the Siddhashram. People with H1 and immigration issues come, and their process are getting expedited and getting their green cards. This is not me telling; they come and tell me that Sesibhushan ji, we are getting all these problems resolved, and those are the people who are coming, and that's how the word of mouth and they are spreading the word. And this is a place where everybody is welcome. We if you are a Sanatani, please come. And this is not about South India or North India or Telugu versus Tamil or anything like that. If you are a Sanatani, please come. And if you are from various other religions also, you're also welcome. There is no, we are with open arms. We are all about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one word, we are all one part of the big family. Vasudhaiva, that's what Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is. That is the foundation for our ashram.
Wow. I think, Bhushanji, you have given a great vision of this Siddhashrama. So, before getting into the crux of this Siddhashrama, I wanted to ask you one question. What is this sparkling thing which made you connected to Guruji and then, expand the footprint in North America? Tell us what made you do this.
To be quite honest, when a Siddha Guru comes into your life, I never used to follow any Guru in my life. Now I was initiated into Mantra Diksha by my father when I was 7 years, and he taught me how to do Havan and do various pujas, and I would just do it and keep myself reclused to doing my own sadhana. And then when Swamiji visited United States, I happened to go to one of his pravachans, and then it's like something clicked in the head. There was a switch that turned on, and then that's how it happened. And afterwards, there was a specific incident that happened, and Swamiji said, "Our journey goes back 5,000 years ago," and he explained almost like 49 Janmas in the previous births that. I was part of it. He was part of my life journeys during those 49 Janmas. And in this Janma, this journey started and he explained to it. I will save the conversation for some other day, but that's how he got into this. I got into this, so the relationship between me and my guru has been for various births over 5,000 years, according to him. And one of the greatest things that I like about Swamiji is he is such a soft spoken, very caring, and I've never seen him commercialize or anything. He doesn't even take Dakshina also when, usually when you get initiated, you give Guru Dakshina. He doesn't even say that. And in fact, he preaches like, if you get your problem solved, you don't have to run around anywhere. Just do your sadhana and solve your problem. You don't need to come back and see me also. that is something that really attracted to me, because everything is very commercial in this materialistic world. I have not come across another guru who was of similar thought process. That was the biggest thing that initially attracted. But when he educated me about the previous births, then pretty much he's like my father to me, and he treats me no less than his own son. So that has been my journey.
What a divine connection, for sure. This is great to hear. I know it is very hard to digest for anyone to know this fact, but definitely we all believe. And then mostly I wanted to touch on mantra sadhana, right? You said mantra shastram or mantra sadhana. So today in this young generation, do we have any way to get into connected with guru and learn this mantra sadhana today?
Yes, and that is where the foundation of Siddhashram of Northern America comes in. As part of our vision, we have built 108 Havan Kund, where we do monthly homas as of now. And we are having a Atirudram program next month from 19 to 23rd, which we'll cover a little later. Anybody and everybody can come and get mantra diksha there. And so you get, and Swamiji has trained few people who can initiate people in mantra shastra. I'm one among them, and we have a lot of we have so many people from various cultures coming and getting initiated in the mantra shastra. They come and do meditation there, and we have a lot of Americans and Europeans coming there getting initiated. They would love to come there and continue their mantra sadhana there. And again, it is one thing for me to explain it. It's a different thing for one to come there and experience the divinity, the spirituality of it. There is no restriction on any varnas. All varnas can come. I'm specifically using the term varna because there is no caste system in Sanatan Dharma according to any scriptures. It was a man-made thing. So that's a different topic. We'll cover that some other day. But all varnas can come and participate. It is free of cost. We don't charge anything. But if you want to participate in the Havan, we take a small nominal fee for the dravyas, the materials that are required for that. But other than that, it is purely more spiritual and divine experience rather than commercial. And we would like to keep it like that, like a true ashram. That's it.
Absolutely. I think definitely there is a power in it. Wherever there is no commercialization, I believe myself, there should be some divinity, and the devotees get connected there. And the fees which you are saying, it's all nothing for anyone. When there is no commercial, everyone will be part of that. So coming to the Rudra, right? Ati Rudra.
Yes.
What is it, and why do we need to do what it takes to do?
Okay. Ati Rudram. In Sanskrit, Rudram is the fierce form, a roaring form of Lord Shiva.
Okay.
Rudram is the highest form of worshipping Lord Shiva. Okay. Ati means ultimate in Sanskritam. So it's the ultimate divine way of praying to Lord Shiva, who is the, in Shaiva philosophy, he is the ultimate God from that perspective. Again, we are all Sanatanis. We welcome Shaivas, Shakteyas, Vaishnavas, Ganapatyas, and Skandas, and everybody. So they are all part of Sanatan Dharma. So last year we did Shatachandi as part of the Shakteya. So every year we take one major philosophy or thing and we focus on that one. Last year we did Shakteya Sahasra Chandi. This time we took Atirudram. Usually Atirudram means Rudram is in our scriptures. It has two parts. One is Namakam and Chamakam. Namakam is basically Na Maha. every mantra, there are 11 chapters, they are called anuvakas. And after every mantra, you say namaha. Maha, nama means not me, not mine. This is not mine. So you're basically you're sacrificing. So this is not, you're basically surrendering to the ultimate divine Shiva, saying that I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not this, this is not mine, this is not mine. So those are the mantras when it's a namaha. That is namakam. Chamakam is cha, meaning please give me, chama, please give me, please give me, please. This is where you're asking for your desires and saying, divine Lord, please give me this. But they're all dharma baddha. That means they follow the dharma in asking the ask, not adharma based asks. So those are the two ways. There are namakam and chamakam. So when you recite Rudram, it is namakam 11 chapters and then chamakam 1 chapter. Then again 11 chapters, 1 chapter. When you do that, it is called Ekadasa Rudram because there are 11 chamakas. So 11 times Rudram, 1 time chamakam. 11 times Rudram, second Anuvaka. So that is called Ekadasa Rudram. That is 11 times. So when you do 11 times 11, then it is Lagu Rudram. Okay, 11 Ekadasa Rudrams are 1 Lagu Rudram. 11 Lagu Rudrams is equal to 1 Maharudram. And 11 Maharudrams is equal to 1 Atirudram. So in that, typically, you are reciting Namakam 14,641 times.
Wow.
Okay. And Chamakam for 1,331 times. That is what we are following. Another thing, we are all about women empowerment. One of our foundations of Sanatan Dharma is because our Dharma is the only Dharma where we treat our women as goddesses. Because when the stree or the lady in a woman is young, we do Bala Puja, saying that she is the divine mother in Bala, which is the child form. When they become Kanya, we do Kanyaka Puja, saying that she is a Kanya. And then when she's a Suwasini, we perform Suwasini Puja, saying that she's a Suwasini. So our Sanatan Dharma teaches us all Sanatanis to respect our women and treat them as our goddesses. So if you look at our scriptures and, if you look at goddess of wealth, she's Lakshmi Devi. It's a woman. Studies Saraswati Devi, woman. Okay. You want valor and courage, Durga Devi. So for every aspect of what we need our daily life, it is, goddess that, it's a female goddess. It is a goddess that we pray for. And that is what we revere. And that is the reason when we say Sanatana, there is no beginning and there is no end. Sanatana Dharma is based on very simple, some of the principles are Kshama, Daya, Karuna. This is, Kshama is forgiveness. Daya is, compassion. And, Kshama, Daya, Karuna is, another form of enhanced compassion and stuff like that. These are the foundation principle of Sanatana Dharma, which is part of any other religion. You pick any religion, this is the foundation. So we feel, again, every human being and animal is, or the trees and environment and everything is is supported by Sanatan Dharma principles. Again, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It includes plants, it includes environment, air, people, animals, living, non-living, everything is part of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Very nicely said, Mr. Bhushan Garu. So coming to the event, it is upcoming event for this ashram, right? So can you
Yes.
please tell us more about the event and how the devotees can be part of this event?
So the first of all, this event is free for everyone.
Okay.
First point. Second point, you can come and participate and also sponsor because there is some finances involved. So you can be a sponsor too. You can come. The entry is free. Uh, we are doing free Annadanam. So free breakfast, lunch, and dinner will be served for every devotee who comes. And we have put some sponsorship where if people want to sponsor the Annadanam for breakfast or dinner, they can sponsor that and get the punyam. That is how Sanatan Dharma promotes itself. And also, if you would like to participate in the Havan Kund as part of the Homam, there are different levels of sponsorship that are there. Again, this is to support the material cost for conducting this event only. If there is any surplus, if there is any, which we really doubt it may be, but if it is there any, that surplus will be utilized for doing the planning, architecting for the master plan of the Siddhashram of North America. It is not for anything. All of us are volunteers. There is no position like somebody is a president or nothing like that. We are all volunteers. It is purely volunteer based. In addition to that, what we have done is because this place is about 90 miles from coming area.
Mhm.
Okay, it's almost like depending on the traffic, it is somewhere between 1.5 hours to 2 hours from Atlanta. We only conduct a monthly event for a half a day. People can come once a month on that Sunday morning. We start our yajna on right on time at 9:30, and Purnahuti is done at 11:30. People can take prasad at 12 o'clock and head home by 12:30. So we are very strict in adhering to that schedule. Every month we have a Havan that is there. So as part of propagating this philosophy and the location and the mission of Siddhashram, we opened a small outpost called Sri Devi Peetham. It's like in coming area in the Patil Bedar complex in coming area. Everybody is welcome there. You can come. We are going to have divine mothers, various divine mothers, vigrahas there, where we'll be performing pujas on a daily basis. Everybody is welcome, and the goal of the and it is for complete woman empowerment. What we are planning to do is it will be the entire Sri Devi Peetham in coming area is run operated by women. We are encouraging young girls, school going girls, to all the way till the Suhasinis and senior citizen who are women to run it, and men will be taking a step back and supporting from from the background. With that foundation, we started Sri Devi Peetham. Please come there. And also Siddhashram, we have a huge event of Atirudram, which I just explained, on from April 19 to 23rd. And the monthly homams also, I would like to extend it to everybody. They can come. If they have any issues, they can come, get a mantra diksha and get initiated. And we will even teach you how to, we even teach people how to do yajnas. There again, no, all varnas can come and learn it. There are no restrictions. And in fact, we are teaching young kids how to do yajna. So this is something that I want everybody to know. Girls, boys of ages from 6 to 7 who can chant the mantras and can perform yajna. We are teaching them. Feel free to come. We would love to teach. This is again to promote Sanatan Dharma, because we have been taught to come, study well, get a good job, get married, we get children, and then teach them our values. That's what we've been doing, and we want to make sure we pass it on to our next generation and the generation after. And we are expecting Siddhashram of North America to be beacon of light to, with a torch bearer in that direction.
I think that's a great thought of education and the mantra diksha to all the youngsters, and it is very much needed as well. So
Yeah.
coming to 2 points I wanted to touch upon. One is Sri Devi Peetam, right, which is in coming in the Patel brothers. So what is the activities and what is the timings people need to come there? Where are the details they can find?
Uh, we uh, we have finished the construction of Sri Devi Peetam. It is in Suite 103, C for Charlie, 103 and 104 of
Mhm.
Patel Weather Complex. We are just waiting for the final inspection and getting the certificate of occupation.
Okay.
Once it is there, we are expecting all the Vigrahas of the Divine Mothers. We're going to have Kali, Pratyangira, Varahi, Rajashamala, Bhairava, Ganapati, and Shaneshwara. Of
Mhm.
all the people, everybody's scared of Shaneshwara. So we're going to have a Shaneshwara, we're going to have a Sai Baba idol there also. And people can come and participate. It is going to be just like a temple, mini temple. But the more goal is to initiate people and initiate people in mantram, and also teach them how to do the mantram. And again, we want to encourage all boys and girls to do that. Since it is for women empowerment, we are looking for increasing. See, one of the secret scriptures for Rajarajeshwari, the Divine Mother, Lalita Devi, is Lalita Sahasranamam. We want to have at least 100 chanters every Friday to do that, and start with 100 chanters. The first goal is step one, to raise it to 108 chanters, and then slowly increase it to 1008 chanters, and then 10,008 chanters all the way, and go from there. We are going to have teachings of Bhagavad Gita, which is the foundation for a lot of things. In fact, we if I have made a cheat sheet for myself, where if ever I get any problem in life, I refer to Bhagavad Gita, and you will have an answer, because Lord Krishna has already solved our problems. Just have to find out what is the solution. You'll find the solution there, and we're going to have teachings of that. We're going to teach Vedam and other scriptures also to whoever who is willing to learn. It is all open. Again, all varnas are welcome, and we want to have as much participation as possible.
Thank you very much for the insight. And on the April 19th program, so can we expect that your spiritual guru also be part of this, or what is the plan?
We are expecting our spiritual guru, and also we have his one of the senior most and the um, Divine Mother, Mataji Ramyananda Bharati Swaminiji. She is the first Pithadishwari in the lineage of Shankar Sampradayam, first woman Pithadishwari. Our Pitham is very progressive and radical, and respects women. Swamiji instilled, we started a Peetam, and Swamiji instilled her as the Peethadishwari, chief pontiff of that Peetam. It is purely dedicated for and led by a woman. So it is in Tirupati, and she's also expected to come. We are still exploring the tickets. Once that is done, it will be there. But I do have a verbal that they are planning to come.
Absolutely, that's great to know. And coming to one thing I want to touch upon is Sanatana Dharma, right? So
Mhm.
the main interest or the main concept is to preach Sanatana Dharma, expand the Sanatana Dharma. Is there any plan to involve Americans as well to be part of this? Is there any way that you are planning to expand this to other countries and the citizens of different countries? Basically, Americans will be part of this. Is there any way that you are planning?
Absolutely. The reason, absolutely. The answer is absolutely yes, because Sanatana means it is Vasudha. Again, like I said, it is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Again, it has nothing to do with color, race, or anything. Everybody is welcome. And again, all varnas, according to Sanatana, is welcome. And women, children, it doesn't have to age, race, nothing. And in fact, we have various requests because we will have yoga retreats, spiritual retreats, Ayurvedic retreats. It will be open for public. Anybody and everybody can come, participate, learn, teach, and be part of it. Again, it is part of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We are all one big family. The 8 billion people, I lost count. I don't know whether we are somewhere between 7 billion or 8 billion on this planet. The humans, only the humans. I'm not counting the animals part of it. So, the animal part, meaning I will talk, I'll give you a snippet about that. But all the everybody's in welcome. It has nothing to do with citizen. It has nothing to do with race or color. Or everybody's welcome, and that's our goal, to include everybody. We're all inclusive. One. Number two is because it is Siddhashram. We are all about non-violence. We have almost like 300 deers on our property because they figured out like they're not getting shot at on our property. So they keep running around. If you get up early in the morning, like 5 in the morning, you can see the schools of deers running and walking across and everything. And we want to respect the nature. We want to respect the environment. And also another thing that I want to talk is every plan, every design of the building and the structure we are planning to do is going to be, our goal is to make it as much carbon neutral as possible so that we are not adding to the carbon footprint that is already there. So we're going to have a lot of greenery, and every building will be 99 to 100% carbon neutral. That's our goal.
Brilliant thought. Brilliant thought. So, and I hear that you are also planning for a yoga retreat and Ayurvedic retreat. I think this will be a fantastic project, I believe, where people are looking for this kind of aspect. So, when you talk about these retreats, so definitely comes and plan of staying, right? So, do you have
Yes.
any plans to, make it as a tourist place, or where we can stay for some time and do some Ayurveda or Vedic retreats, participate in the nature? So, do you have any such thoughts on this?
Yes, actually, we do have plans to build log cabins. In ancient Bharat, we call it kutirs. So similar concept of kutirs, which is the closest term that comes is a log cabin kind of an environment where people can come, stay, participate in all the events and everything. Another thing, we also plan to have corporate training also there, where people can come and conduct leadership roles also, or training from that perspective. One of the key things that we have part of our vision is I want every person who comes there to spend one day in the Ayurvedic and organic farm that we're going to have. Because we as humans, we waste so much of food, you know, and we need to understand the value of every grain that is produced and what each farmer goes through to cultivate an apple or a rice, whatever that we are eating, what it takes. So, one of the visions is everybody will come and volunteer themselves to work at least a minimum of half a day to up to 3 days and learn how to do farming and what aspects that go in, how much effort goes in to grow an apple or an orange or a strawberry or something like that. Then that also teaches us the value of the food which we are wasting. If we can, even save, you know, 20% or 10% of the food that we waste in America that I have seen, we can feed the entire Africa for a month, kind of a thing. So we want to cultivate those habits. One. Number two is another thing that we want to cultivate, which we used to have in Sanatan Dharma, is the joint family concept. Okay, where you know now we have become nuclear families. So, for example, we live in, and I'm guilty of it. I will be saying, I live in a big house. We only me and my wife and my two boys. We have four cars, and you can see the carbon blueprint, how much we are taxing it. But if we have a joint family concept, okay, that concept from the ancient Sanatan Dharma, basically we will have a support system within the family. You don't need, you have your uncles or aunts who used to help. But if you take the same concept now in the concept of ashrams, we are not blood related, but we can all come together, and what we can do is the same concept of a joint family, help each other out, support each other out, and live within that ashram kind of a concept. I think that will go a long way. That will even help the younger generation. We can teach values, respect, and various things that are being ignored or being not being taught properly to our next generation and the generation after. So that's also one of the foundations, visions and goals of this Siddhashram of North America.
I think very well agreeable. Whatever you said is really, if we can make this happen, nothing like that.
Again, I want to correct one thing. I'm not making it happen. This is our project, every Sanatan Dharma Swati. And I just happen to be an instrument who lit the light, but I'm looking for everyone to be part of this. It doesn't matter whether you donate or don't donate, or even spreading through word of mouth is good enough. Let's all come together under one roof and do this and execute it. It is all our project, not some gurus or somebody's. It's all ours. It is we are doing it for Sanatan.
Absolutely. So, concluding this, what is the vision of this project? When do you think this will be a complete project through your planning? From the planning perspective, when can we have this vision in reality?
Um, we are waiting on the final approval on because it is in a remote area in Warrington. We are working on the final approvals of how to deal with sewage and water, because if we are going to have so many people and everything, we need to make sure that there is proper sewage and treatment plants and stuff like that. We are on the final touches for this, for us to submit. Everything else is every other aspect that I mentioned of the vision is done. It is just the sewage and water that we are planning to submit finally and get approval. We are expecting in the next couple of months, and then we will all be up to races. Obviously, there will be a lot of fundraising effort, and there are already a lot of donors lined up, but we are waiting. We don't want to take a single penny until the whole plan and everything is approved, because it's not correct and ethical. We want to be compliant with the Sanatana principles that we need to practice it first before we preach. So we are waiting for that final approval. Once that is done, we will announce it publicly and do the fundraising. Our goal is to build everything within 6 to 8 years, first in phases of 2 years each phase. The first phase will consist of Adi Shankaracharya statue, the Veda Patshala, and the temple. And the second phase is, while the first phase is going on, we'll be laying the plan and the design of the ancient Museum of Ancient Wisdom, and the theme park of all the Shakti peaks of the Akhand Bharat and everything. And then we are building it. That is where we are right now. We'll be having multiple phases over 8 years.
Absolutely. Bhushanji, I think one other question, last question I feel. So how is the support from the government? Because this huge project, we are hosting it in Georgia. I'm sure that you will have a great support from the government. So do you see a support from them?
I don't see any problem. I've not approached the government yet. Um, the reason being, again, I want to submit the final water and sewage approval. Once I get it, I would like to, take it to the government and see what, how, and when they can support. I don't anticipate any issues. On both the sides, we have both congressmen from both the parties. They all believe in the vision. As part of the Hindu Pact that we started. Um, we are in touch with all the congressmen and women from the entire state of Georgia and the senators and the governor can. We will, once it is approved, we want to take it to them, get their blessings and thoughts and their inputs too, so that we can incorporate it too. And we are always about inclusive again. We might have missed something that they might think of, and if they suggest, we will incorporate them too and make it happen. We definitely intend to work with every lawmaker, every human being, every state official on this project.
Thank you, Bhushanji. I think thanks for your time and this great vision. Thank you to your spiritual guru for putting a seed and you making that into action. And we all are excited for this bigger project and to be part of that. And again, thank you so much and good luck for your project. And we all, as a community, definitely we all be part of this and support you. And before concluding, what is your final message to the community before we close this show?
All I want to say is this is a Sanatana project, not any individuals. It is for all of us, every human being, irrespective of race, color, creed, and any varna. And everybody is welcome. And again, this is a free entry. You can come and participate, not a problem. Or you can come and volunteer. And I would like to thank you and also thank all your viewers for giving their valuable time to listening to me. And I extend this invitation to you personally and also all your viewers. Please do come. Again, this is for our dharma, which is Sanatana.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhushanji. Thank you, all the viewers. And definitely, this is all our project and, improve our Sanatana Dharma here and learn every day. Be part of this program and support Bhushanji and all the volunteers who have been part of this. And once again, if you have any questions, please do reach out to me or Bhushanji. I can connect to the right people. Already, I got a couple of texts. Where is this ashram? Where Bhushanji is there? So please, I will respond to you all. And thank you, Bhushanji. Thank you so much for your valuable time. And we wish you good luck. We all will part. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.